So Jeffrey Epstein was really just an exotic offset in terms of the cover up connected to Travelgate. The White House travel schedule scandal. There have been some discussions about whether or not Jeffrey Epstein is the horrible boogeyman that he was, is authentic, especially in light of the fact that he's now dead before any real disclosure or restitution could be procured in connection with what it is alleged he was involved with. But what happened with the Travelgate scandal is even more disconcerting. Why? Well, for a while after I was deployed as part of some little experimental regime connected to the Strategic Petroleum Reserve drawdown, I was put in a position where part of my job was to procure transit cards for people. And apparently, sometime later, years later, without anybody telling me directly, once I had healed myself and I had taken myself off of drugs, all of a sudden the stories about what had happened before changed. And I was told that I had created a very difficult situation for the people in the organization I had previously been involved with. And don't worry, they took care of things for me and they explained everything but to them. But it put them in a really difficult situation and I was not welcome back. And indeed, I went back after somebody invited me back, and not one person I had known from before would talk to me. And as I learned later, the only relationship I was able to have with anybody is the occasional $10 bill to buy a transit card. Do you know who makes the transit cards available for the Chicago Transit Authority? Or at least did during the 2016 presidential election? Do you have any idea who they are? What they do? Where they come from? Very different than what I was doing in 2000, what, 6, 7, 8? Just so you know. Very different. Now I'm looking right now at this beautifully laid out 24-page layout. That's an unconventional layout. It says Department of Defense Travel Card Cardholder Guide, Citi Commercial Cards, Department of Defense. Yes. So you guys already knocked off Jeffrey Epstein. You've already disappeared me, but you didn't get the actual underlying asset connected to this program, did you? And it's big. This program is so big that only a president and a first lady together can pay for it. Are you going to default? Are you going to default today on November 24th, 2020? It's 10 minutes after 2:09 p.m. today. Are you going to default? Are you going to default on the Department of Defense Travel Card Cardholder Guide, Citi Commercial Cards, Department of Defense? Or is that what your stock's connected to tomorrow? Are you going to pay out on the 25th to actually prosecute? Are you going to remove your executives, including the executive that, if I'm not mistaken, was formerly a head of state of another country that people have been trying to launder money through for at least the last 4 years since I've been in Texas? I really hope you guys take your financial and fiscal responsibilities seriously today. I really hope you do. It's not even yet close of markets in New York. You have plenty of time.